Yeah, what up?
What's good?
What up? Oh man, lots to talk about today. What do you want to start with? Should we do Olympics?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So we're talking Olympics. Oh yeah, hold on. Before you even talk about Olympics, I was watching My Name Is Earl, and they got a dude called Gay Kenny. And I was like, oh shit, we got Gay Kev. I thought about that. I was like, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna bring that up.
We in the Earl's universe.
Yeah, we in Earl's universe right now.
But we got our own universe.
Yeah.
And we have a gay Kev.
Because we not living in a trailer. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got a Kenny, but we got
a city gay Kev.
Yeah. That's wild, right? I thought about that shit. I was like, oh shit, yo. We got
paradox
Kev.
of that is nuts.
Look at that, yo. Marvel that.
Wow.
Yeah, man, the Olympics. There's a lot going on, yo.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. And I mean, Olympics wise, like, I watch it. I pay attention, like, but I don't watch it. Let me rephrase that.
I watch some of the games. I mean, I can only watch so much.
Yeah, I mean, that shit's happening when we sleep. So it's like whatever.
Oh, that, but when they playing it, that's just like all day.
It's all day. I don't know how that works.
So it's the day before. Definitely, right now is nighttime over there.
Yeah.
So they're sleeping.
Right.
So anything that we're watching is anything that they
just
did
the night
yesterday.
before. Okay.
Well, not even the night, but just yesterday.
That's wild too. Like to get yourself like in tuned with like getting ready for that, right?
Time?
Because you leaving here.
Like time lag and shit?
Yeah, like that's got to be wild. So I wonder, like, what was the preparation for that?
Well, I heard it was hot as shit over there.
I mean, a lot of it's indoor, though, right?
Yeah, but if you're doing them tracks, I think that's outside.
Yeah, that's different. That sucks, yo.
And this shit is really hot.
Bad, yo.
And it's like they're in the island and they're doing all the junk. It's hot.
Oh, so they're not in the main...
They're in Tokyo.
Oh, shit.
Tokyo's like an island.
Yeah, I just figured they'd say that.
Did they say it's an island?
That they say they're in Tokyo, but they might be somewhere else. You get what I mean?
Like, they could be right here down the shore. They in Seaside. Nah, they out there.
Oh, okay.
Because think about it, it's the world, and they went there.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many parts of Japan. Like, are they really in
Tokyo?
All of them. You get it? That's a lot of people.
Well, no, if they show like a map, like, and it shows where the games are at.
Oh, okay.
So they're probably like
so they spread around throughout the
they're around the city or whatever.
That's dope. And that's dope.
And then there's buildings that they made just for this that they don't use. Like after.
Yeah, that's crazy. What do they do after?
It just stays there
for the next.
I guess.
In 100
well,
years?
I think they vote every whatever they could get it, so they could host it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how that works.
Oh, I thought there was like
a lottery.
Nah, not a lottery, but I just thought that they had it mapped out already with like the main countries and
no, they vote. They vote for that shit.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
that with the cup too, with the soccer thing.
Yeah,
I think like the country like votes, and they be like, hey, me.
In my mind, anything soccer is automatically Brazil. I don't know better. So to me, like, it's all Brazil. It's always in Brazil. To me, the championships. I have no idea how that works.
No, it'd be. Well, the thing is that Brazil's a dominating team.
Gotcha. It's a big country too.
There's kind of like
that's a lot of teams, right? No, but it isn't like every.
Nah, Brazil and habitat of Brazil.
Yeah.
It's big, but most of it's not habitat. It's like
mountain,
the forest and shit.
Gotcha. No, but I took it as I thought it was every country has multiple teams, though. Isn't that how that works?
No. So they have like leagues. No. So when you go to the World Cup, it's each country.
Right. That I know.
That. But then, let's say like Mexico.
Yeah.
They have their own league. So
right,
every state they have is a different team.
Gotcha. And do they pick like the greatest to play in the World Cup?
Well, usually I think it works, like the All-Stars.
Like the World Cups is like the Olympics. Pretty much,
kind of
right?
for
like
soccer.
You pick your greatest.
Yeah.
All right, that's dope.
And I think they do it every 4 or 5 also. I think it's kind of like the same thing.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah, but that's pressure. Like World Cup.
But they have different.
Olympics,
the World Cup, and then they have like the European Cup. Then they have
a Mexico Cup.
No, I think it's called the North American Cup, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And it's different things.
Gotcha. Well, Mexico's a big team too, right?
Well, yeah, they're pretty good. But,
okay.
But the thing is,
Brazil's such a big name for me. I don't know why.
So Brazil's style of playing, like, it's pretty cool. Soccer's pretty cool because every part of the world has different styles of playing soccer.
Okay.
So the Mexicans play with the ball in the air a lot. so they pass like over the airlock.
Oh, that's dope.
And Brazilians play
more groundwork.
Yeah, they play with like footwork. It's crazy.
That's dope.
So they're pretty nice with like the football.
That's
and
dope.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And then the Europeans are like they play ground football. So the way they pass is more ground. And
Now, is soccer in the Olympics?
I don't think so.
Nah, right? But why is that?
I don't know. I don't
Because
think so,
I mean,
no.
now they got skateboarding. They got
They just added skateboarding.
yeah, and they said they got BMX also, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Like
about
biking?
That. Oh, I didn't see that. I haven't seen that. I don't know.
I don't know, but see, that's the thing, man. Like, I'm just trying to read.
I know
as
they,
much as
added
I can,
breakdancing. I think to the next one.
oh, that's wild.
You know the Asians gonna win though.
Yeah. The Japanese people got that shit on lock. It's ain't
Yeah,
like
they
back
took-
in the 80s.
No,
you
no,
know?
they
It was
took
like
over,
Puerto
they took over.
Ricans
Yeah,
and
the
black
Puerto
people
Ricans
doing
doing
it.
No. Now the Japanese and Chinese are pretty big.
Oh, they're gonna kill it.
Yeah, I think they'll take.
But
over.
see, like, I like that they like took the culture, they didn't disrespect it, and they just try to be better. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I feel like a lot
and
of
they
people
push the culture forward
Yeah.
in a way because they still do it. Like, they still.
Well, a
practice
lot
it.
of parts of the world use like hip hop.
Right. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they-
No, that's now completely.
Right, but it's crazy because back in the '80s, like hip hop wasn't really accepted, and like early
by
90s,
nobody.
Yeah, like nobody.
Nah.
Really, and now it's one of the most
It was,
dominating.
yeah, it was
artists.
back in the day. It was like illegal for a lot of that shit,
Right.
or it was like it'll never last. It
Nah,
was
and-
just,
yeah, right. That was
you know what I
one of
mean?
those,
Like, and now you see it. It's a worldwide thing. Every race, every culture
Yeah, styles and everything is
does
out
it. It's amazing.
The
You know what I'm
clothes,
saying?
the way they're wearing the clothes,
Especially when you think about where it came from and everything like that.
Yeah.
I think that's the dopest thing for a lot of these people. Especially when you're one of the originals that did it.
Yeah.
That's banging.
which people don't really they want to talk about is a black culture. Puerto Ricans were involved in that.
Right. I mean, Busta Rhymes spoke on that.
Like,
Yeah, it was black Puerto Rican. Those were the starters of it.
no, but people usually like when you're in the street and you're talking to somebody like, "Oh, you trying to be black?"
Yeah.
Well, man,
That's
relax.
whack. I know,
we
but
come
that's,
from the same cloth, dog. Relax.
that's ignorant people. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, because Busta Rhymes being a black man himself broke it down. You get what I
Well,
mean?
he got a lot of
So-
knowledge too. So
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So if you're not trying to educate yourself, which is gonna segue our way back into the Olympic talk, if you don't educate yourself on what's going on, then you're just choosing to be and stay ignorant. You get what I
yeah, a
mean?
lot of people just want to stay.
So
like that.
now, the Simone Biles thing.
I have like a lot of feelings about that.
I have a lot of feelings but on both sides. You get what I mean?
yeah, but from my real end, from my ruthless end,
Yeah.
I'm looking at her like she was a sore loser. I feel like she was doing bad already.
She was.
She was doing bad, and then this is her easy way out, mental status.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of looking like, are we just using mental status for regular shit? Because she
Well,
said, "Oh, it's a lot of
right.
pressure on me. I'm on a big stage. Like,
Yeah,
you
you're a
choose
worldwide
that.
stage. You're a world. So
You
mental
chose that.
illness,
Like the guy that raped you or whatever it was.
that happened for her?
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Oh
That's what she's
shit!
saying.
See that part.
So whatever happened with that, you just empowered that man because he knocked you from your
Yeah.
game.
I mean,
She was about to be the most metal woman in the world,
yeah.
like the most metal.
Well, she's nice.
She was.
She's nice,
This
yeah.
one, she wasn't that good though.
Right. I mean, the
And now
pressure's-
you're looking.
the pressure's on.
Fuck the pressure.
That's
This is
a
why
big
you. This is
stage.
what you built for though.
Right.
So you folded when there's a big stage. Nah,
I
see,
see,
that's
alright.
a sore loser.
So the whole thing about mental illness, like
It's real. It's a real thing.
It's real. And
It's a real thing, but think about
and
it-
it's cool when
and-
people are speaking out about
It
it.
is.
Like, you know,
It is absolutely because we know people that have harmed themselves for doing whatever
Right.
case.
I
Whatever.
just-
But
I
it's
don't-
life, man. We
Right.
go through these things. It's how we deal with them.
And I don't want it to be used as an excuse for what I mean.
When you're
so
losing?
that's
Absolutely not.
Well, no, because so this is my take on why I frown upon how she went about it. Because if you're battling mental illness and you know the possibility, like you knew you were gonna be away from your family, they were not, your whole support system is gonna be there.
You've been in the Olympics before, so you know what it is.
Right. So, but my thing is, should you have backed out then if you weren't ready
I think so.
mentally? Because what you ended up doing at the end of the day was you took something away from somebody else that could have been in your position.
Opportunity for
You
someone
get what
like
I'm
that.
saying?
Well,
To,
the
like,
girl once
show
she-
their greatness.
Right when she dropped out, the girl after her, she picked up medal. She went
Right.
And
Yeah,
she
yeah,
did it.
She went
She
in.
did her thing.
But they didn't get the gold, right?
I don't think that's a team. I
I
think
just-
solo.
Yeah.
I think she-
So, but that's what I'm saying. So, if you know you're not in the mental space at this moment in time, and you can't handle that pressure, you should have backed out before this shit even started. You could have gave someone else that chance. And then, this is me trying to play like the other side. Like, mental, it's different. Like, you think you're ready, everything comes down on you, and I feel bad. I don't know the girl personally, so I get it, what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't either, but at the end of the day,
knows.
like, people looking at you like...
Right.
And my thing was, yo, you're about to be the most medaled out gymnast of all times. You know the goal of that? Like, you've been doing this for so long, man. Like, this is it for you. Like, what else will you do out of this?
Yeah.
And you fold.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. I was, in a way, kind of disappointed because it's kind of like, damn, like, we want to witness some shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This
definitely.
is our lifetime. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We get to witness that shit.
What?
Imagine we fucking 80 years old and people talking about the Olympics like, man, Simone did that shit.
That's like,
but now we can't say that. We can say Simone quit because she was losing.
Yeah. Because that's what it looks like.
That's exactly what it looks like. I don't like, yo. You
know,
you empowered whatever did happen to you or didn't.
You
like,
gave that man more power. Yeah,
you powered
definitely.
That. And
1,000%.
I feel like that was a weakness. Mental illness is a thing, absolutely.
I mean,
but it's how we
people,
handle it, man. We all go through mental illness, man.
Right.
We all got our stresses.
So then, this dude I work with, like, he was speaking about it, like, he's like, it's making the country look weak, and
I don't take it like that.
I don't take it like that either. Like, to me, it's not that serious. Like, yo, I get what the Olympics represent for a lot of people, but to me, at the end of the day, it's just quick competition.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some. Call it a day.
It makes us look weak. The girls have so many. Like,
yeah, like that's what I'm saying, right? So okay, so then he goes in to talk about it, like, oh, we're teaching these kids it's okay to quit. Not really, man. But I guess if you want to look at it that way, fine.
Honestly,
whatever.
it does look like we could give an excuse to lose,
right?
Instead of
Give
trying
it a good
give
excuse.
your all.
Yeah.
People
like,
not giving their all. Like, it looked like you didn't give your all. You kind of went like, I'm doing terrible. All the pressure, mental illness.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm going through mental illness with this podcast because we're not getting enough views.
Word. Yeah, bro.
Should I quit now?
Where
You get what I'm
that?
saying?
Like, nah,
so
definitely.
it's kind of that.
So my thing is, muscle through it. Right. Okay. Now, the shit that had me bugging, like, with this dude, right, is that this is day one of them talking about it. And I saw how much, like, it affected the person's day in a way, right? So I'm like, all right, my man, like, do you watch gymnastics on the regular? Like,
what you doing at home,
you
bro?
got money on this? Like, because I was trying to figure out, like, damn, like, why is he so mad about this girl, like, dropping out? So I'm like, all right, whatever. It's cool. One day. Here comes the next day. And someone mentioned it, like, oh, yeah, she completely dropped out. The doctor was like, blah, 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 whatever. And he's mad all over again. And his whole mood changes, this and this. Day 3. Now I'm like, all right. Now that shit, once day 3 came and you're still talking about the same shit.
You're bothering me now.
You're bothering me, yo. Because now it's just like, is it because she's a black woman that dropped out?
Bro, you rubbing my mental status up.
Right. Because now I'm looking at it as a hate thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, you can't be mad about something 3 days later. Like, that's not affecting you personally. You get what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on in your life that
affects
this
you
is
so much?
Yeah, this is still a fucking problem for you. So I'm looking at them like, I don't like people that preach hate so much. It bothers me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you should be that hateful.
I mean, we spoke about that in the last podcast.
That's what I'm saying. But this dude is just like, it's just pure hate when her name was brought up and everything. So I'm like, all right, now I kind of see. Now I feel uncomfortable. You get what I mean? And, it's crazy. Like, at my job, like, it's all Caucasian men. Like, besides me, the one Filipino dude, and I honestly, I know the one other Spanish kid in the parts department. That's it. Like, yeah. So to me, like, now I already seen that, and I'm like, damn, all right, so whatever. I seen that from day one when I started working there, and now I see, like, now I hear you preaching so much hate that it makes me feel uncomfortable towards you, because I'm just like, bro, like, would you speak this freely if we were more diverse in this company? You get what I'm saying? Or, like, do you feel that comfortable? I don't pay attention. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm in my own little world. I'm busy as hell. But it's so wild to see, man. Like,
race is out there.
Yeah, oh, definitely, man.
It is a
and
thing.
I don't care who
we can't
you
ignore
date.
that.
I don't care who you date, right? Because if you're a white male dating a Spanish woman, that doesn't mean you can't be racist. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah, like that's nah.
I mean, you like that Spanish woman?
Yeah, right. You like that Spanish woman. You might not even like her family, bro. Like, genuinely might not like her family.
Yeah, we don't know how you feel about.
I don't know how you feel. So it made me uncomfortable in a way. So I'm just not even paying attention to this dude because I'm like, it's wild to see that, man, and it's wild to see the other dude next to him just like egg it on. You know what I'm saying?
Reactions. Do you think he do it to his fuck around or?
I think the one dude mentions the one dude that works next to him mentions it to trigger him, just to like, because I feel like he's getting a laugh out of it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
He don't give a shit.
Like, cause he's not about that. You know, like yeah. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like he does it to get a reaction, but he gets the reaction.
Hey.
And then you got me sitting across like, damn, dude, like this shit's really triggering you, man. Like
yo, man, shut the fuck up.
Like, yo, at the end of the day, it's not gonna affect your life like what people in the Olympics do. Look at the basketball team. The men's basketball team was losing.
Ass.
And then they started coming back, now they winning. You get what I mean? Yeah. It's not that all-stars that you look forward to seeing either. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Ass. Like the Michael Jordans of our life, that's done. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
You get what I mean? Rest in peace. But even before, like, he already was out of the Olympics. Like,
but what you go ain't even James ain't even there.
LeBron's not in it no more. So that's what I'm saying. So now it's like, who's our next big star that for the next couple years of the Olympics? Kevin Durant, but
and the rest of them are kind of like
he's not like that. To me personally, I don't view him as that player that I'm in awe about. You get what I'm saying?
He's a good player. I think.
That's why, like, I mentioned Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron because those are the players he's like.
I actually heard Westbrook is going to the Lakers.
I hope they make that.
No, I think it did. I think it went through.
It's final?
I think yesterday.
I think it was in talks, but
no, I think yesterday it went through.
That's dope. They needed a point guard.
That's crazy though.
They needed a point guard.
Yeah, but now it's another all-star team. Like it's
right, but that's what basketball is becoming. Like,
that's why.
That's why I respected the Bucks winning. Because you got Giannis on it, right? But the rest of the team is not like huge names. So I needed that. I personally needed but
it shows you don't need an all-star team.
A champion team of just regular dudes, let's say. Because Warriors had a run for a couple years already. Like, I didn't want to see that again. Same shit in football. Everybody talks about Tom Brady.
Well, that shit kind of killed baseball in a way also.
What, like the dominance, right?
Yeah, the Yankees,
like,
everybody, people stopped tuning into it.
Right.
Like, it was kind of like, whatever. And now you see every year it's a different team.
Every year is a different team, and I think that's the dopest shit ever. That is the dopest shit. Like, it's not the same team. You're not always going to be the dominant team in those sports. And I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like football. Football's a toss-up, bro. Like,
is it though? Because every time Brady out there.
But
Brady's been out there in the past 2 decades more than anybody else.
Yeah, word. But he also went with another team and won.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. He's still up there, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's kind of like, come on, bro.
But and that goes back to our generation.
Like if he wins this year again,
we're witnessing something great in our generation. That's kind of dope, man.
That is dope. But still,
you know what I mean? I think that's dope.
It's like the Bears of the '70s.
I'm not a big Brady fan, but to me, like,
you gotta give him his.
I respect it. Like, and I respect it more that he won one with the Bucks.
Yeah, because it showed that it wasn't just a team.
It wasn't just a team. Like, I got this. You know what I mean? So that's
he
dope.
did have some receivers.
He did. Of course. I mean, every quarterback needs a good receiver. You need good hands.
Yo, whoa, pause. What you call it? Has a pretty good wide receiver. Tennessee now.
Oh, they picked up. No, was it Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee got Julio Jones.
Oh yeah.
And they have
I'm happy
AB
for him, man. Get the fuck out. He went. He left.
He did.
Oh shit!
So he got a pretty good squad, and then he got Henry.
And Tennessee was already a good squad,
and then he got Henry as a running back. That team looks pretty good.
Right now, we got a great looking team. You gotta see what they do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you got the tools.
Yeah, you got your players, man. That don't mean you got the championship. Like, you gotta work hard, bro.
My team is all fresh kids.
Oh yeah, I picked up a.
You got the wide receiver, Kid Smith.
Who's the quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
He was on last year.
Yeah, he was the rookie.
Okay,
last year.
all right. Okay.
Hopefully this year he has like an outbreak.
This dude went somewhere else?
Who?
Wentz?
Yeah, he plays for Colts. And he's hurt already. He hurt his foot. I'm like, yo, my man, the kid doesn't get no break. The kid's talented, like, but he's
right, yeah. But I mean, some people are just injury prone. Yeah, Michael Vick was like that. And come on, Michael Vick was great, but he got injured every year. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
He got injured in the preseason. Preseason game, fucked his ankle up, was out the whole season.
He's hurt, but he's hurt even this camp, bro. Like, what you was doing?
Like, yeah, you just showed up.
He walked out his car. He stepped out his car. He was like, toe, done. Yo, my man, damn. Like, damn, no contact. That sucks for him. Nah, that sucks. That sucks, man. Because now you're gonna have that stigma on you. So even if the coach keep you or not, like, you still got that stigma.
And then you got the next team looking at you like, bro, like, are you really worried?
Should I put the money on you?
You know what I mean?
Because he's like top 10 quarterbacks paid. Like, he's up there. So would you pay that much money for somebody that might not play for you?
Well, he's top 10. Why? Because of that contract he was still in.
He had a big contract,
Yeah, he's not gonna be in that. Like,
but I'm saying though, like, it takes you off of that because I mean, you're talented and all that, but man, you're not making it nowhere.
Where's Brady at on that slot?
He's not even. I don't even think he's up there.
Nah. And that's why pay cuts. But you see why I respect him more.
No, I don't respect him more because he still make dumb money outside, bro. And he's married to one of the richest models, bro.
Right. So then that just tells you, like, yo, you don't always have to take that big money cut. Yeah, bro, because
you don't need it though.
Taking that big money cut is what fucks up the cap for the rest of the team.
Right, but I mean, he has taken pay cuts when he was in New England.
Yeah,
but still, bro, you don't need the money anyway.
But you know what those pay cuts did? That helped him build the legacy.
He got to bring another person in.
Yeah, like, it's dope.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
like now, like, cause my thing now, like with Mahomes, yeah, like money, like his contract was fucking
his biggest contract,
crazy. Like, what happens if he doesn't bring a championship this year? You get what I mean?
He's stuck there. He signed the contract was like 8 years or some crazy shit.
Right, but for the team itself, like,
nigga, stuck there though.
Yeah, after year 4, they could be like, "Ah, you out of here, bro."
No, I don't think they could do that.
They can. They could take a cut on that. Yeah, they could take a hit.
Yeah, it's a contract.
Right, that the player can't breach. The team could decide to do that shit if they wanted to. Man, I'm pretty sure. Like, oh shit, we gave you a big ass contract. You bought a part of the Royals, right? Because you bought into the Royals, and now we about to send you across the fucking United States, bro. Because you trash. You get what I mean?
No, that's wild though.
That is wild, but let's see what he does, man.
I mean, even if he takes him to a championship,
then it's worth it.
It's still, but think about it. Where the hell was Kansas City before this?
Kansas City was getting better every year, though.
Yeah, because when Andy got there, he switched that whole organization up.
He really did.
He has had good quarterbacks there,
but he's also
running backs, wide receivers.
Also great.
I mean, it's Andy Reid.
He's great.
So he knew what he was doing, and then he had a chance to get in a great quarterback. And
his problem with the Eagles is that
they went to the Super Bowl. They won a lot of championships.
Right. No, but I'm just saying they took advantage of his talent and they had him do everything. He was the coach. He was the recruiter. He was he was Jamaican. He had like 15 jobs. You get what I mean? He was exhausted, bro. He was.
But he loved the Eagles.
Yeah, no. I think a lot of the players or anyone dealt with that organization, like they never had a bad thing to say about it.
But the thing is, it's funny because you see like these big time names that leave once they started with the Eagles, go somewhere else, they're not the same.
That's what happened.
You're Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has had good seasons, but not as good as he had.
Right, that's the one that came back. That was
that's Deshaun.
That's Deshaun Jackson. Yeah,
Deshaun Jackson.
Right.
He went to the Redskins. He ran into
the quarterback that they should have kept. When Wentz got hurt.
Oh, Foles. He's benching now in Chicago.
Bruh, he went to another team and injured his shoulder.
But he's never the same either. That's when he played that year. That was the second time he came back.
That's so wild.
He never been able to do anything somewhere else.
Yeah. Like so I mean, that tells you something about the organization has to be great enough for players and people to want to come back to the organization. You get what I mean? Something's got to be there. Like, but I was mad when they got rid of Foles in a way because I get he was older, but
but they were trying to keep him new.
Yeah,
I mean,
but does that work?
Sometimes.
You
could find your Brady. You could find your friggin' what's his other kid?
Right, but then you could do what the Denver Broncos did, and they found their Peyton Manning, and
you can find that.
And he was older though. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
They
but he was
signed
already
him.
with the
They
Colts.
lost the first
Yeah, but he was
year.
already in the Colts running it.
Yeah, and then they signed him. They
He
lost
already
the
had a
first
legacy
year,
behind him. That's
came
different.
back the second year and
That's
he won the
that was
championship.
that was different because that was a big name, and he was putting up the numbers.
That's another.
He was a master of the game.
That's a dude that doesn't get the respect he deserves. I feel.
He was a master of the game. I mean, he knew.
No, yeah, dude. He
everything.
was coach. He was a coach on that field. Like he knew everything. He knew when to change up the plays, how to change up the plays.
But was it me or his helmets never fit him? Because
That's head big as hell, bro.
That was long as hell.
That was like the dude. Was it Ward from the Steelers?
Yo, that
Like
helmet looked mad small.
Yo,
on
his
that
face. Yeah, the helmet was like right here by his ears, bro. Like his
dude,
whole
like,
face was
how
out of
big
it.
is your face,
Yeah. He was like what, half black, half Asian or some shit.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he was mad face, yo.
No, he's all cheeks.
He was
bro.
face, bro.
Damn, bro.
That dude's helmet was tight, man.
So you got those.
Yeah. That's so fucking wild, yo. Olympic take, I don't have no much more on that. Like, China's killing it with the gold this year. Congrats.
Man, they created some shit.
They definitely, like, yeah. Who's in third? The Rock.
The Rock.
Jay-Z.
It's The Rock.
Hey, they in third, and then you got Japan in fourth. Which I'm a little disappointed because, like, I feel like, yo, if the Olympics is in your hometown, bro, you gotta show up, yo.
I mean, but the fourth is not bad.
Fourth is not bad, but it's not
You
top
could be
3.
10th.
You gotta be. That's true. Yeah, word. Yeah. I guess
They're not that bad.
you gotta be top 3.
Nah, but you're going against the super teams. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true.
The Rock. That's Russia.
That breeds some.
You get what I'm
fucking
saying?
Animals, bro. Like, yeah.
United States.
United States, who's dominating a lot of shit
and China.
in the past.
Those are the
And yeah,
three
China.
main countries.
That's true. So being fourth to them, I guess, is not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, you
But-
runner up. You're the first loser. Because
Yeah.
think about it, they don't get no medals after that.
That doesn't sound good. Like, yo, you're
Hey.
the first loser. Yo.
Hey, you're not first, you last.
You're gonna
Ricky Bobby.
be the loser we remember. Yeah, he was
Hey.
fourth place.
You're Ricky Bobby.
Yo, speaking of Ricky Bobby, I don't know what the fuck I was watching, but they was talking about how when guys take pictures, they don't know what to do with their hands. And I thought about Ricky Bobby automatically, yo, because he was like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
He just put
I
them
was
down.
like, oh,
He was
shit.
like, what
But I was
do
like,
with
yeah,
my
that's
hands?
true, yo, because they were talking about like how guys pose in pictures. And it's like, yo, just look at their hands. And it's always...
It is awkward.
It is awkward.
What did say? Put them in your pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. They was like, that's when guys wrap their hands around
That's good.
each other. And that's the only time you ever see it happen because they don't know what to do with their hands. So they automatically go for the wrap around. Like,
Girls don't do
I
wrap
never
around?
thought... Nah, the girls do that little hip touch.
Each other's hips? Or
No, they do where they touch their hips.
they-
They do that little lean and they get their ass out.
try to
That's
do
what women do.
I call that the scorpion.
That's what it's called. Trying to get that ass popping. Yeah, nah, fuck out of here, man. I was like, oh shit, like guys really don't know what to do. They was like, yo, do you make a fist? Do you keep your hands straight? Like, what do you do? Then you look kind of aggressive on the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why you mad to take that pig?
Do you know when to smile or do you just go like?
I don't think I smile.
I don't smile in my pictures, so I'm like, ah, shit.
I don't smile.
I guess I'm always the aggressor.
I have my face. I hit you with a dimple.
The one.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's my good side. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I don't know.
Ah, shit, man.
Then I try to pick up my hair a little bit because you might not be able to see it because of the beard.
Oh, okay. So you try to, you get the little light on it. All right. Yeah, and then you get the little shade.
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah,
All
I
right.
mean,
I see how you do it. So now I know when I see you in the picture, you did that on
I'm
purpose.
looking at you like it's the good side, you dig?
Oh shit, man. All right, yo. Be sure to like the video, leave a comment, dislike the video.
You don't like it?
Fuck.
Dislike that shit.
Like, yo, talk to us, bro. Like, there's a comment section that we don't like keep it private at all. Obviously, YouTube is gonna stop you from saying some shit.
Yeah,
Ox found it out. Like, you trying to get at us.
We could still read those messages.
We can still read it. So if you want to talk your shit, talk your shit. I'm gonna just air you out.
We'll talk about it in the
But
next
yeah,
video.
yo, share the video, bro. Please, like, just fucking share. Share, talk, dude. You can share talking shit. I don't give a fuck. Just get that shit out there,
Yeah,
yo.
get it out here.
Especially with the shit you about to hear in this video coming up.
Word.
Like, there's some wild shit, yo. We might get
definitely.
canceled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Definitely like, follow, all that shit.
check it out, yo.
Check it
All
out.
right,
Peace.
one.